Welcome to another segment of the Word for Today. And the word for today is human nature. The Bible tells us in Romans chapter 8 verse 5, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit." What really is human nature? What is it that makes us human beings? I can sum it up in one word: limitations. And there are many areas where we are limited. One, knowledge. Man lacks knowledge, hence why he is constantly learning. For us human beings, learning takes a lifetime, and still at the end of our individual lives, we still wouldn't have learned it all. Our knowledge is also limited to the present. We cannot see beyond the now. Human nature is not about what we know, it is about what we don't know, and that is everything. In fact, we know very little. Secondly, there is mortality. As fallen human beings, we are subject to death. So we are limited in how long we live. On our own, we will not and cannot live forever. From the time we are born, we begin to die. In fact, we have little control over whether we live or die. James 4 verse 14 tells us, "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?" He says it is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Weaknesses. Because of sin, man is subject to things that we cannot imagine life without: tiredness, hunger, thirst, physical pain. The two major aspects of what makes human nature is morality and spirituality. So yes, we have those limitations that we mentioned before, but the two main aspects that we want to look at as well would be morality and spirituality. Morality: since the fall of man, the seed of mankind has been produced with a bias against good things. In other words, we are more prone to do wrong than we are to do good. Hence, Paul stated that those who are after the flesh, that is, who are led by human impulse and human reason. Yes, we are all flesh, but we don't have to be led by it. Being led by it or going after the flesh is also part of our choice. We will learn a little more. While we engage, and when you're led by the flesh, or when you are after the flesh, you engage in certain behaviors. Galatians 5:19-20, Paul reminds us of some of the things that mankind in general terms find easy to do. For us, doing wrong has become part of our nature. Lying, stealing, these are things that we find a bit easier to do. But because the image of God has not been totally lost from us, there is still some part of most men that long for better and still possess the ability to do good deeds. Spirituality. We don't naturally long after God. Yes, there is a part of us that reaches out to a higher power, but left to ourselves, we wouldn't long after God. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 14 tells us, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." The natural man, that is the man without God, he is focused on natural things, that is, things of this world, the here and the now, getting whatever you can to have a good life now. There's really no one to answer to but yourself. That is the natural man. The natural man is a man of sin. His desires aren't just natural, but sinful. The word for today: human nature, part 1.